Have fun, man. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Silverstone. We are down here for the TRAX event. Down with my little petrol head, Megan. Our first port of call. We've got a drift taxi experience. So I think we're heading in the right direction. Looks like we're in the right area. Let's go and check it out. Have fun, Meg. All right, here goes Megan. How you doing? You alright?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Yeah, not bad.
Ready?
Yeah. So me and Megan done our drift taxis. Really cool, wasn't it? It was really good. Quite a small little circuit, but it definitely gives you the experience. Really cool. Got it proper sideways, loads of smoke. Cool. If you ever come to this event and you haven't done it, definitely worth the money. Really good experience. So me and Megan have done our taxi ride in the drift car. We've come back over the bridge. Let's check out the actual main static car show. See what's here. Didn't realise this event was so big, so I'm going to pick out some of my favourites. So I had to start with this 206 GTI. This engine bay. Look at that, massive turbo conversion. Loving the bowler wheels with the Porsche brake conversion. Got the full WRC rally body kit. And then if you look inside, and if you can see, sequential gearbox, massive rear spoiler. Look at that. That needs to be going round Silverstone. That would be a blast to drive, wouldn't it? Great start to the show. Definitely a bigger show. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to pick some of my favourites and Megan is going to pick some of her favourites. So let's have a look. You like this one, Meg? So Megan likes this Toyota GT86. I'm not so sure myself. It's an interesting look. That's the thing about cars. They're so dependent on each person. It's got rocket body kit on it. Does look cool, but not my cup of tea, but Megan likes it. Another one of my favourites has to be this E30. What a crazy build. Just have a look at that engine bay. Massive turbo. Look at the size of that air plenum intake. Loving the wide arch kit. The white with the BBS wheels looks so clean. Stripped out interior. Full sequential gearbox. Look at that handbrake, yeah. For me, this is one of my favourites so far. That is a clean build. And then right next to the E30 seems to be this massive green turbo with a Silvia connected to it. Look at that, another crazy build. Rocket bunny kit, I think it is. The exhaust coming out right there is absolutely ridiculous. Loving the green, but that size of that turbo. Anyone knows, put in the comments, what size is that? Another crazy build. What a pair these two are. People on the channel will know orange is my favourite colour and I love an R34. So this is an R34 GTT. Loving the drift bed, that does look really cool. But look at this Lamborghini Gallardo with the wide arch Liberty Walk kit on it. This thing is ridiculous. Loving the gold accents with the black, looks really nice. But from the back, these things are crazy. Look how much wider that makes it. Look at that. Yeah. I don't know if I've ever seen a Spider with the Liberty Walk kit on it, but that does look really nice. GT4s always look nice in white with black wheels and the red calipers. Such a subtle spec, but I think that looks so nice. Unusual to see a Ferrari, especially a 348 at a show like this. The blue looks really nice as well. I definitely make a beeline for all orange cars. They definitely do it for me, especially a Supra. That looks really nice. I bet a manual Supra now, the price of these must just be going crazy. Right, no surprise, we found one Megan likes. This we've seen quite a few times, and like I said in my old video, it isn't a wrap, it's actually on the body of the paint, then being clear coated over. Yeah, that's definitely a bold look, but Megan likes that one. I'm trying to convince Megan, or to convert Megan, to an R35 GTR. There's enough here, let's have a look. There is definitely enough to choose from here. Look at all these. I have to say, if I got one, I do like bright colours, but I think the white and then the almost like Nismo red stripe looks so nice on these. This has to be one of my all-time favourite cars. I grew up playing Gran Turismo. This was always my favourite car, and when they brought out the Nismo, yeah, perfect 10 car garage, this would be one of the first cars I would put in, especially in white. I think the white, the black wheels and the red accent that runs along the bottom. Loving the seats. I think it's just such a menacing, big, muscular looking car. I think they look so cool. I think they've aged really well. Nissan have just announced that they're stopping production, so the R36 will be, you know, hopefully not too long, but a white R35 Nismo, yeah, looks pretty cool. But a tough choice, would you take a genuine Nismo R35 or a heavily tuned R35 like this? So this is the JM 1800R, which presumes 1800 brake horsepower. Loving all the carbon fibre. I'm not usually a fan of dull kind of satin wraps, but I think that actually looks pretty cool, especially with the black wheels, carbon fibre, all the carbon fibre inside. It's got a half cage in the back, but no chance anyone's sitting in the back there. But look at that engine bay is not messing around. Looks like it's all been done with Boost Logic parts. That is crazy. Yeah, I think that's probably got about 1800 to the crank. What a crazy bit of kit that is. But what would you take? Put in the comments, would you take a genuine Nismo or would you take one that's heavily modified like that? Yeah, if you like R35 GTRs like me, this is definitely the place to be. Look at all these. Right, not sure exactly on the spec on this, but loving the blue, obviously tuned by Litchfield. If you took a Litchfield R35 to about 700-800 wheel brake horsepower, I think that would be the ultimate kind of street car and perfect to bring on the track. But yeah, I'm usually a massive fan of orange. No disrespect to the owner, but not sure about the spec on that. The actual orange looks really cool, but all the orange and the carbon fibre, the orange rimmed wheels, not sure. But check out this wide arch purple one. Not sure on the kit on that. The gold wheels, that's a crazy spec as well. There is so many R35s here. I'm not sure which one I'd take. I think I'd still take the white Nismo R35 if I had to pick one. Definitely some interesting builds here. This is caught on from Japan. I love these little Suzuki Isuzu kind of trucks. Massive in Japan. It's definitely catching on here. Look at this one, that is so cool. It is definitely an eclectic mix of builds here. Look at this Hyundai wide arch kit on bags. That is really cool. So walking along the MX-5 Owners Club, and then this thing was here. I've done a DVLA check on the number plate. This is registered as a yellow Mazda MX-5. Mazda MX-5 engine, I presume running a custom gearbox, carbon fibre pods along the side, custom chassis, carbon fibre seats, floor pan, tunnel, massive rear wing. Look at that, that is as far from a Mazda MX-5 as you could get. Right, as Mazda MX-5s go, this looks like it's been done properly. Look at that rear wing. We actually just saw this last weekend at Carfest. This is the definition of built, not bought. R32 GTS-T, I presume. The back has been cut off, converted into a pickup. Wide arch kit, white on white. Looks so cool. I don't know if he's just built or if it actually goes out on track and drifts, but that is a crazy build. See, one extreme to the other, you don't need to go absolutely crazy on some of these builds. This Audi, just on road to form wheels, air ride, just dropped, keep it clean. That looks nice as well, I like that. This is another one we've seen quite a few times. Look at this snake skin pattern over everything. Crazy build. Some of these builds, the time and money and effort that people put into them. Look at that, snake skin everywhere, even like the roses airbrushed onto the side. That's a lot of work, isn't it? When you go into the shop and say, how much wing do you want? And you just go, all of it. Right, this little collection of cars is a bit of me here. Mark IV Supra in this metallic green with the bronze TE37s, looks so nice. And then you've got a Mitsubishi Evo 5 and then a Mitsubishi Evo 6, both looking really nice. I really like these. Now we're talking, we've got this lovely collection of R34s. This one we've seen quite a few times, this midnight purple with the dark wheels, looks absolutely stunning. That's a nurse spec. And then you've got this black V-spec with the TE37s, looks absolutely stunning. I do like the black, but for me, Bayside Blue will always be my favourite. This isn't an actual GTR, I didn't know till the guy opened the bonnet, but Bayside Blue with the dark wheels is just such an iconic spec. Looks absolutely stunning, but the price of GTRs is, this is a good way to go. Get an R34 GTST, put a kit on it, make it look like a GTR, you've still got the car pretty much. Haven't got the RB26, but you've got one of these for pretty much half the price of the other two. But which one would you take? If they were all GTRs, what colour and spec would you take? I thought you'd like that. No, not a fan? See, when you know someone, I thought Megan would really like that, but apparently not her cup of tea. Look at the wrap on this Mark V Supra. Loving the dark wheels with the red calipers, and then as you move across, look at the wrap changing colour. That does look nice, I like that. Look at this Focus Estate in yellow. They got to be one of the craziest wheels I have ever seen. Look, it goes that way. That is some work. And then look at that engine bay. Must be like hydro dipped, I think, in all the Marvel kind of Spider-Man. Look at that. Right, this Ford 100 pickup truck is absolutely stunning. Look at the paint. I love the pinstripes, and then the interior as well. Look at that. Air ride, loving that paint. Look at the metallic on there, but in the sun, that looks absolutely stunning. Look at the attention to detail. Love the wheels, but look at that exhaust cutout. Yeah, attention to detail, that thing. That's just won an award. They just put a rosette on the dash, and you can see why. Right, you know, orange and black is a winning combination on this Mark V Supra. We've actually seen this a few times, but I think this is one of the nicest Mark V Supras I've seen, but black and orange is always going to be a winner for me. Orange is definitely out in force today. This Audi RS6, orange rotor form wheeled on bags. Such a clean build. That looks really nice. Big fan of the colour and build on this S14 as well. That looks nice sitting in the sun. Look how low these are. These like canards on the side, literally touching the floor. But yeah, really cool build. There you go, perfect. Cheers, man. I have to say, I'm becoming a big fan of these R34 GTSTs, especially with the price of GTRs now, but purple with the bronze wheels, the kind of drift spec build of that looks really nice. Really clean build on this Evo. Loving the yellow with the white wheels. Just subtle, but really clean build. Like that. Right, if I had to put a classic in the garage, I would be really tempted to put one of these in. Absolutely stunning example here as well. If I could, I'd take one of these, put an RB26 engine in it and keep it stock on the outside like this, but that one is a lovely example. Really clean satin green wrap on that TTS. That looks nice with the silver wheels as well. Sets it off lovely. So you got another Bayside Blue R34. Bayside Blue, bronze wheels, looks really cool. And the engine bay has not been left alone. Look at that. I think fair play nowadays. The price of GTRs is just going absolutely ballistic. So take a GTST or something like this. A four-door looks really cool as well, and just do a build on that. I think these look cool. I have to confess, I did not know how big this show was. It is absolutely massive. A couple of Formula D drift cars here as well. These things now are just full-on race cars. They are not messing. Look at these, loving the livery and the paint. Yeah, they're not messing anymore. Some of the builds of these drift cars are absolutely ridiculous, but yeah, I love these two. There they go. Look at that. Best I got, Look at this Ford Mustang that competes in the British GT series. The only naturally aspirated engine in the series, no turbo there. Let's have a quick look inside. It's a heavy old beast this, so the guy was saying they've given them a bit more power, so they are strong on the straights, but not so good on the twisty bits. But look at the interior, they're all about the business. Imagine flying along and having to make changes on that steering wheel. So cool. Really clean build on this 350. Loving the purple with the white wheels, Rocket Bunny kit. Look at the stance on the wide arch on the back of that. Really, really nice. Nicely done. Right, I think there's a remote control car drifting. I've always liked the idea of getting one of these.
We got both cameras up. Alright, we're going to do Timmy's fire run and then we'll get straight into the first foul. After Timmy can get some good practice here.
Yeah, so I think we can leave here on the right side of the screen. Here, just the
fact that this gentleman hit the wall there means that living pressure is forcing the state of Jamie, so the Jamie he's in a similar situation as we know that Jamie's fully advanced.
Right, that's dangerous. There's a shop selling them over there. I really, really wouldn't take much persuading to buy one of them. There you go, man. That's parenting done right there. Fist pump.
Fist pump, fist pump.
Boom. Have fun, man. Loving the track focus build on this M3, but for me, this BMW M2 looks absolutely stunning. Loving the purple, the silver BBS wheels, sitting on bags, all the carbon fibre. Look at that. I've never seen a spoiler like this on an M2. That is a really, really clean build. I think yellow actually suits the R33 GTR so well. This reminds me of the R33 GTR that was in the original Fast and the Furious. Can't remember who drove it in the film, but yellow definitely suits that. Oh, that's really cool. There is definitely some ridiculous builds at this show. Look at this Subaru Estate and the wrap on that. But then look at this Ford Focus. We've seen this a few times, but the wing goes back so you can open the back. Look at the stereo system in the back there. Look at that. What a crazy, crazy build. Amongst all these crazy, crazy builds, this is more down my street. This really nice blue Honda Civic TE37, stripped out interior, sequential box, carbon fibre, proper little track toy. I'd take that over a lot of cars here. This 997 RWB we've seen quite a few times on the channel. Obviously come top 10 in the event today, a worthy winner. Really, really cool looking car. There seems to be a clear divide of cars here. Cars that are built to go fast around the track and set times, and cars that are just show cars to look at. This is definitely one to set a lap time. Look at that. And then look at the size of that rear wing. Let me go around so you can see, look at that. That is huge. Loving the wrap on this VW van. Wrap King. They definitely know how to get some attention. That's so cool. I'm sure people that watch the channel know I bang on about how much I want a Mark 1 Golf GTI. BBS wheels, I love the blue. Really, really clean engine bay. I would love to put one of these in the garage. Just have a look at this Lamborghini Huracan, the matte purple wrap, the gold wheels, all the carbon fibre. And yeah, as we come round the back, forged carbon fibre rear spoiler, and then a gold plated twin turbo conversion. And then just have a look at this Huracan as well. As I come around the back, I saw these tyres and I thought that looks like an underground racing Huracan. So I thought when I come around the back, I was not surprised this one was turbo converted as well. I wouldn't be surprised if that is putting down like 1500, 2000 brake horsepower. I'm sure that is mentally fast. This is a bit more of me, a bit more of my usual content. This McLaren 600 LT in this colour looks absolutely stunning. I love these. I would really, really, really want to put one of these in the garage. 918 and the 600 LT I think will pretty much be the only cars that ever put the exhaust up there. I've heard that the new regulations, that'll never be done again now, but yeah, after everything, that's probably my favourite car here today. think we are done. It's been a great day. Me and Megan stayed a little bit later. We got some seats and we sat in the grandstand and we watched some drift cars. The speed them things go into the corners is ridiculous, but glad we waited and watched that. It's been a really good event. I hope you like the content, guys, and as always, we'll catch you on the next one.